Good morning, students. I'm your English teacher, Yoldaş Vasivara. Our subject is reading and writing for the first year students. Today's our new topic is counter arguments, lesson 18. So in this lesson, we will speak about counter arguments. Let's start. What is a persuasive essay? What do you think? The purpose of a persuasive essay is to convince the reader to accept or seriously consider your opinion on a controversial issue. What is counter-argument? From the name, we can see that counter-argument, it is against argument, argument. A counter-argument is an argument opposite to your thesis or part of your thesis. It expresses the view of a person who disagrees with your position. It can also be called a counterclaim. From this point of view, we can know that we can call it counter-argument or counterclaim. Consider your audience. While you are writing a counter-argument, you must think about your audience. You must answer the following questions while you are writing counter-argument or argumentative essay. For example, the first one is consider your audience whom you are trying to reach. What do they already know about your topic? What is your relationship with your audience and how does it impact your word choice and tone? And knowing your audience will help you to predict what their counter-arguments might be. Who is the opposing side? Who might disagree with my position and why? What reasons do people have for disagreeing with me? What evidence would support an opposing argument? Effective counterclaims. Consider the previous elements about your audience when you offer your counter-argument. Conceding to some of your opposition's concerns can demonstrate respect for their opinions. Remain tactful yet firm. Using rude or deprecating language can cause your audience to reject your position without carefully considering your claims. Offering a counterclaim. Counter-arguments may be located at various locations within your body paragraphs. You may choose to build each of your main points as a contrast to oppositional claims. Offer a counter-argument paragraph after you have articulated your main claims. The counterclaim. Consider the opposite side or against claim. State what its opposition might be. So there are given key phrases to use in writing counterclaim. Let's look through them. One might object that it might seem that it is true that admittedly, of course. More templates for introducing the counterclaim. There are given more templates for writing counterclaim. Let's look through them. It is often thought, imagined, supposed that state the counter-argument here. It would be easy to, one could easily, think, believe, imagine, suppose that state the counter-argument here. It might seem, appear, look, as if state the counter-argument here. On the other hand, Mayer argues that. However, Jones takes the position that. The rebuttal. Turn back to your original position. Respond to and refute issues presented by the counterclaim with your rebuttal. So, there are given key phrases to use. But, yet, however, nonetheless, still. More templates for introducing the rebuttal. What this argument overlooks, fails to consider, does not take into account is. This view seems, looks, sounds convincing, plausible, persuasive at first, but while this position is popular, it is not supposed by the facts, not logical, impractical. Also, the core of this claim is valid, it suffers from flaws in it. Where to put it? Version 1. Some writers put their counterargument and rebuttal at the end before the conclusion. So, at first introduction, claim 1 paragraph, claim 2 paragraph, claim 3 paragraph, and the counterclaim paragraph, rebuttal, and at the end, conclusion. Where to put it? Version 2. Some writers put their counterargument and rebuttal at the very beginning, right after their thesis. At first introduction, counterclaim paragraph, claim 1 paragraph serves as rebuttal to claim 2 paragraph serves as rebuttal, claim 3 paragraph serves as rebuttal. Where to put it? Version 3. Some writers use it with each body paragraph either before or after the evidence and analysis. Topic sentence, counterclaim, opinion 1, evidence and analysis, counterclaim and rebuttal, opinion 2, and concluding sentence. Example. The primary focus in medical end-of-life decisions should be on patient consent rather than doctor intention, for it is not a breach against a patient's rights if she or he consents to the termination of their life. Counterclaim. It is often argued that terminally ill patients are likely to be depressed and therefore unable to consent to their hastened death in a balanced or acceptable way. Rebuttal. However, depression can be managed. The relevance of depression must be made on a case-by-case basis. Depression does not warrant a general rule prohibiting patients from consenting to hastened death. So, it is the end of our lesson.